Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. And for today's reading, Sunday reading, is from the book of Psalms 91, or the book of Psalm 91 verse 4. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you'll find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. So this verse is picturing God sheltering us like a bird that shields its young ones in times of trouble. When we are faced with trouble, we are faced with the war, uncertainty, storm, fire, anything can occur, that God shields us. So yesterday, as I was busy braiding my daughter, little did I know one of the apartments downstairs was catching fire. But as we were there, I kind of started smelling unusual smell, or, awkward smell, I would say. And I would say, am I a sniffer dog? Kind of. I'm a person who is very sensitive to any smell that is not usual. I react to it immediately. So I started questioning the children if there was something they were putting. I ran all to the rooms, checking around, trying to find out where is this smell coming, and then open the window, to check. And indeed, we discovered there was one of the apartments that was on fire. And immediately we had to take action, calling the landlord, calling the fire brigade. Thanks to my younger son, who took on immediately. He got the phone and rang the fire department, and there immediately they were online and responding and guiding us, and evacuation and this and that, and things were, the situation was covered by the authorities, the police, the ambulance. All these were in place at the right time. And I want to thank God for this, that the fire did not reach my apartment. Reasons: the apartment, most of the Norwegian walls are wooden walls, but the apartment I'm living in is one of these houses that were built long ago with cement, concrete, so fire could not get in, or the smoke could not, because it would have caught the way the room is. I really don't want to talk about it, but if it was the wooden walls, this apartment, this whole building would be down on fire as I'm speaking now. But thanks to the living God that has saved us, there was no life that was affected, and we were all set to safe environment. And they did check up afterwards. They confirmed that my apartment was okay for me to get back in, as there was no smoke that could really affect our lungs or this. Although there was slight smell, I would say, but it wasn't that much that could make us leave. But all the people who were living in the downer apartment had to be evacuated to find where to stay. But I want to thank God for this, that I was safe, because I'm the only one who lives in the upper apartment. I would say the main part of the building. So downstairs, all they can't stay in there. Of course, I was told to open the windows, and if case I start to realize any reaction, I should contact them immediately. But that I have not to this day, to this morning. So I thank God for that, because He has protected me, shielded me with the children, shielded us, that we have not been to that level that would go to a catastrophe, that all our belongings, starting from square one, that would, what I would say, when fire guts, but God has guided. And there's a learning process also we have learned, and the owner of the house, all this, everything is now like a wake-up call for things that maybe needed to be put in place, so that such a thing may not happen again. So, but all in all, life is the most important thing. That I would be there, because this fire was downstairs under my apartment, and I would just realize we are just boop down in fire, you know. You never know how it would end, but God has protected me with the children. It has not been the worst case scenario that one would say. Always, I remember when growing up, my father's always told us, think the worst case scenario has not occurred. And thank God for that. So I thank God that we are all living, and it has not been the worst case scenario for us all and all the people living in the apartment. So I bless God for shielding us, for sheltering us, like a bird sheltering his young ones. So God protects his children. Be blessed, and always ask for God's protection in anything you are doing for your life. Have a blessed Sunday and a blessed week still. Bye for now.